Hello and welcome back again. I'm sorry about this episode if nothing happens and stuff like that. But yeah, my name is Revonlieke and welcome to Dark Souls 2's Let's Play. I do hope you enjoyed these episodes. I really enjoyed making a Let's Play of this game. One thing I really want to say is that Dark Souls 1 will continue, but I'm really fed up with the control layout and I can't play the game without controller, so I'm sorry I completely stopped recording it, and I'm sorry also about the other Let's Plays that I've stopped recording. I just don't have the actual motivation to record those. I want to play with my PC and I would like to make Monster Hunter Let's Plays, of course. I will continue doing that, but I don't currently. I just don't have the motivation to do those episodes. And on top of that, I like to do what I want to do. I never want to start doing YouTube like something I actually have to do. Of course, if there's a lot of viewers on certain Let's Plays, I will keep doing those and try to please my audience as best as I possibly can, but I don't want to feel forced to do something. Alright, so let's talk to this person. Who is this? Who might this be? Looks like a lady of some sorts.
Are you the next monarch?
Monarch?
Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Estes Flask, thank you.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
King Vendrick. You may level up power by the power of the Emerald Hellard.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
With a soul so frail and pallid. So indeed we need to increase the strength of our own soul that we have.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
4 souls that serve as beacons. So then this kinda I'm feeling like some people might consider this somehow obsolete fact that you don't actually need to have your own soul doesn't most of the time this game explains that undead doesn't have soul and stuff like that, but Emerald Herald here clearly said that we need to increase, or rather with such a frail soul we cannot continue basically. So we need to increase this frail soul that we have, whatever that might be. It might actually just be that we need to level up or something. But since we don't have souls, so yeah. And it can't possibly be souls that we can gather up, because that wouldn't be a soul, a frail soul. Unless she is indeed referring to these 2 souls. These are very frail souls that we do have, and if she's referring to those, then I can understand that with these I cannot continue on. And the 4 souls that we can find eventually serve as the beacons. They don't necessarily mean that those four souls somehow like empowers us or makes our soul like huge or something. It's just basically they are like keys to get onwards with the game.
Bearer of the curse, seek the king. That is the only way.
That is the only way.
Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Alright, so that's end of her dialogue basically. We can level up if we want to, upgrade Estes flag if we want to talk to, leave, just leave now.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls.
Larger, more powerful
Seek the king.
souls.
That is the only way, lest this land...
So yes, indeed, she does say that we need to collect more powerful souls, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we need to actually like empower ourselves with a soul. Or in but yeah, she does say that we need to seek more powerful souls, but she also says that we cannot continue with such a frail soul, so that's kind of contradicts itself completely somehow. But yeah, let's talk to this guy over here.
You're undead, aren't you?
Yes, I
You
am.
have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate.
Oh,
This is Majula.
Majula.
It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Revonlieke these days, there are very few places like that.
These days.
I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
Yes, indeed. It might be on the last episode I explained about the souls, that we don't have souls and stuff like that, that undead somehow lost their souls. It could be that the curse or the dark sign seals our own soul somehow inside our body, so it can't like leave. If we, when we die, it doesn't leave our body. That could be it. I'm not completely certain about this, because I'm not that knowledgeable about the lore, but it could be that.
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have.
Poor Solden.
Do you ever cry out for help?
Nope.
The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid.
I've never actually seen a blue
Protection
sentinel.
is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Join the way of the Blue Covenant. Let's join. Ha. Blue Seal. Enter Covenant.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace. Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time.
Lernchester, welcome. Talk.
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back. Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate. In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know. Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth? I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there, not without a ladder of some sort. The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us. Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went.
That's actually interesting. He says that a woman called Firekeeper kept the flames lit long ago. In Dark Souls 1 you can see her in below Firelink Shrine. I didn't actually know this, but sure, there were a lot of Firekeepers, but I guess in Dark Souls 1 she was the only one left in below Anorlondo. In Anorlondo there was another Firekeeper, but that's actually interesting how many bonfires one Firekeeper can actually keep lit. I did think that I remember hearing that people actually thought that every single bonfire had to have a Firekeeper, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But in Dark Souls 1, when the Firekeeper was it Natasha, her name? I can't remember. But when she is kidnapped or killed, actually, only that bonfire extinguished, and when you finally revive her again, only that bonfire got lit up again. So I don't know what's the deal with the other bonfires, if what this guy is saying is that there was a Firekeeper that kept all of the bonfires lit.
Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here? These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Lake, the flow of time is convoluted. Things shift and waver, twist and turn. Poignant wishes, dashed dreams. The messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen. You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground. These are summon signatures. They call.
Alright, so he is not actually saying anything important right now.
Find peace on your journey.
Let's actually.
Life is a journey, and every. Do you see the way beyond?
Alright, so he's not actually.
Cade's tower of flame.
Yes, yes, yes.
But have you seen if the lock? Did these in point? If you may notice if you do you see the way?
Alright, so there's nothing else. Alright, that's actually interesting. But I'm sorry about that. Listening to that guy, can't even remember his name anymore. Something Sheldon or something. But yeah, we have gotten a couple of items here, so let's actually collect some more of the items. I'm not actually going to talk to him yet. Let's go over here. Get this item over here. God dang it! Get the heck out of it. Life gem. Alright, and once we reach here, and again, I'm sorry about these episodes when we are just trying to like start the let's play here, and the episodes can be quite dull, I guess. So let's see here what we got. I think we got the Estus flask. A green glass bottle. It's clearly yellow, but it is actually green. Of unknown make. Fill it with Estus at a bonfire and drink from it to restore HP. The nature of the link between Estus flask and the bonfire that illuminate the world of the undead is entirely unknown, but that is of a little concern, for any undead knows the value of these precious flasks. And then we got... what else we got? Homeward Bone. Did we get these? One belonging to a house whose journey cut short has the power of travel to bonfire, as if you're... alright. I think we got these as well, but it doesn't have any actual meaning to it. What else did we get? This ring, yeah. Oh my god, get the ring. There you go. Ring of the Way of the Blue Covenant. Increases HP slightly. The Way of the Blue is not developed religion. It is humble prayer that spread naturally amongst those seeking help. When apostles of blue are invaded by dark spirits, they can receive assistance from the masters of the world. Alright. Apostles of the blue. Let's actually equip it here. Here is another covenant. That you can join in if you want to. But we are not going to do that, because that will actually, some people don't know this. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it, but I will, because it's quite embarrassment if you do it. But this actually increases, if you join this, it increases the difficulty of the game quite a lot. And then people are going to have a whole lot of trouble with the game. Alright, let's talk to the cat over here.
Oh, undead are we? and one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Aww.
Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua.
Shalqua.
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful. This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, indeed. So, as the other guy said, this is not related to this, but the other NPC, can't even remember his name, but he said that time is convoluted in Drang Lake and everything will twist and turn. In Dark Souls 1, people really, and it is actually like shown that NPCs have died somehow, even like the time somehow like it seems like every single like corpse or something we find, it somehow represents the past. For example, when Iron Tarkus enters Anolondo, or you enter Anolondo, you can see Iron Tarkus's body completely burned off, or his corpse being there, and you can find an armor. So how the heck does his corpse lay there if he was alive just a few moments ago? And time kinda, this is what they mean, is that when you summon something, some NPC, usually that NPC is already dead, but you can still summon him because time is convoluted and it twists and turns on itself, basically, and yeah. But that's the only like aspects of it. If you can find an NPC that you can summon, then most likely it is an NPC from the past or something. But if you can see an NPC in the real world just sitting there, like for example this NPC right here, this cat, she is actually alive right now. But if you could summon her, then most likely she is dead.
This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now.
Indeed.
For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day.
We haven't even met like 2 minutes and you're already talking about days.
Have you made friends with the man by the sea? He's
Guess.
lost everything.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants.
Indeed. It hasn't been very
Covenants
useful.
are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know?
Indeed.
Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago they called it Victor Stone, as I recall.
That's the other covenant that I talked about.
If you wish to face greater challenges,
Speak to the rock. Although, you'd just as well not.
Indeed.
This place is already dead.
Alright, so
Everything will crumble.
she doesn't have anything other to say. You can abandon Covenant on her and buy items. She does have some items here. I will go through those later on. For now, we will leave.
Suited you, I presume.
Nope, not really. Here you can see an Estes flash sword. Really useful. And there's another NPC over there that we won't talk to on this episode, and another one right there that I said I won't be talking to yet. Let's go and enforce our Estes Flask. Actually, I will go through the Estes Flask lore a little bit here. This is the shard, Estes Flask shard that we got. The shard of an Estes Flask. Shards are deeply soaked in Estes. Craft the shard to an Estes Flask to increase Flask's uses. Over the ages, countless souls rested their bones as they drank from the original flask. Over the ages, countless souls rested their bones as they drank from the original flask. And now the shard remains, serving as a vestige of their hopes and dreams. So this could be the ending of Dark Souls 1 when the Chosen Undead actually connects the fading fire, or puts his soul into it, and the flame gets more flame. I guess you could say that though every time an undead did that, you get these shards basically from his souls. And there has been a lot of Chosen Undead that have done this, so that could be it. I'm not sure if I explained that correctly, but yeah. Let's talk to her.
Bearer of the curse, seek soul, seek the lest this land. Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle. But whatever came of it?
Alright, upgrade Estes Flasks. Usually she says that, is that a shard you've found? Alright, leave. And we will actually put it on our equipment slot here. Right there, so now we have two uses of it. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed these episodes. And again, I'm sorry about the lore aspects. I kind of want to cover them in this game a little bit more. And of course I wanted to do that in Dark Souls 1, but it became kind of convoluted in the end. Anyhow, we will see you guys on the next episode, and if you liked the video, or if you like these videos or this Let's Play, hit that like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. If you feel like it, subscribe to the channel and you will see more of Dark Souls 2, I guess. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next episode. And I am sorry about my English being way too fast for me to actually pronounce anything, but yeah, see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.